Hello, I'm Luke Tugby, Deputy News Editor at Retail Week, and today we're here at Brent Cross Shopping Centre in North London, where landlords Hammerson are trialling an innovative new shopping app. Today we're joined by Hammerson Chief Executive David Atkins to talk us through it. David, thanks for joining us. So the new Find Similar app that you're trialling here, just talk us through the thinking behind it.
Well, if you think about physical retail, it is what it is. It's a great range of retailers, very accessible locations, catering, leisure. But there's no doubt for certain people, there's quite a lot of heartache in physical shopping. It doesn't quite have the convenience angle of, say, online. So what we've been doing amongst a number of measures is looking at ways in which we can improve that shopper journey and the overall experience for the retailers. So working with Cortexica, we've come up with this new addition to the app. So in this case, it's really about providing people with a search engine so we can show them goods that look exactly the same as they're looking for or something similar, and show them what's available in Brent Cross in this case, and even take them to the store where it's available.
So how does that work then? What's the actual functionality behind it? Can I go into a store and do I take a picture of what's on offer?
Yeah, you can do that. You can frankly take a photograph from social media, can be one of your own existing photographs, could be a picture from a magazine, you could even go up to a complete stranger. Clearly be careful not to look like you're stalking them, but you can take photos of anything. Once it's in your phone, then you can add that to the search function, and Cortexica Find Similar will then find that exact item, if it's available, or something very similar, and then point you in the direction of which shop is stocking it.
So what's the sort of amount of time and money that you've had to invest in that and are looking to invest in that going forward?
Well, at the moment it's just a very simple beta test, a few £1,000s at this level, so the investment to date is very modest. But going forward, it would run to a few £100,000 across our portfolio. So in the context of a £10 billion shopping centre business, very modest.
Yeah, so quite a modest cost, but I guess the payback that you could get on that from a business is quite big.
Yeah, I mean, what you see in terms of the surveys we've done today, it's really interesting. So over 90% of the users are saying it's a great application, they would definitely use it again. It's improving the experience, making the shopping easier, more convenient. But actually, what's quite critical is over 90, nearly 95% have said that it would encourage them to shop at different shops within the centre.
And in terms of the sort of overarching aim of the app, is it a case of enhancing the shopping experience for your existing customers, or is it about trying to win back customers maybe who have moved elsewhere and gone to retail parks or shop more online now? What's the main aim?
Well, I think it's both. Clearly it benefits existing shoppers, but interesting from the survey, about a third of uses have been from people outside the centre. So they might be at home or at work and using that app to really sort of research and understand what's available at Brent Cross. So if you work on the basis they then come shopping here, arguably we're pulling people in who might not have shopped here in the first place.
Yeah, and in terms of the sort of wider retail landscape in general, there's a lot of talk about how shopping centres and retail parks really sort of reinvent themselves to bring shoppers back into store and away from online.
Yeah.
How much more is there to do on that journey, do you think?
Well, we've done introduced a number of initiatives, arguably almost hygiene factor, the getting a Wi-Fi that is, works, improving the overall look and feel of our centres, the seating, the toilets, but some, big step forward. So, for example, click and collect. We now have independent click and collect desks in all of our centres. I think that in the next few years, the discussions we're having with retailers and some of our tech providers is that perhaps you've seen the quick wins on the pure online retailing offer, and what you're going to see now is sort of more incremental improvements. But actually retailers are beginning to look back at the physical locations and stores and saying, genuinely, how can we make that experience better through digital innovation? So I think you're going to see quite significant innovation in the physical environment, and Find Similar working with Cortexica is just one of those probably early innovations.